Yo, what is up guys? How you guys had another day so far? So back on F122, as you can see, doing something a little bit different in this video for today, for this one. So as you can see in the background, I decided to, well, check Elimination Mode, or Elimination Event where it's called. It's been, well, on the patch since last Monday. I wasn't going to do this at all, because I've been practicing in F2 cars around few tracks what I need to do, like Sam thought in the last video, so you can check out anytime you want in the top of the cards on the channel, wherever. So if you see in the background, I was choosing the annuity. There is a McLaren annuity I really like. I was going to save it for a 5 nappers maybe in multiplayer, just for fun. I'll do that another time. This one's all about elimination. I thought I'd use my team career mode annuity, so for season 2, well, just for fun and that. So I'd look at the settings, what it do, like there's damages on, ghosting's on, conditions are on, stricted, it's no stricted, so it is regular, corner cutting, the weather's always dry, so it's always a dry race, so it's not like raining all the time, it's always dry, and the grid is realistic, but if I get that correctly, if you choose annuity earlier, you might be in front of the grid, if I get that correctly, but I'm not sure. It's realistic, but I don't know what it does, but I am P5 on the grid. So find out where we go at Imola for today, so a little bit different. Tracks are like random in elimination, so it could be any track really. And the setups are very different, and there are kind of equal setups, or fake setups, for this event, so I had to change my brake bias to 50 just to get it to normal, and the transmission I went down to 75 just to get it the way I wanted, see what happens. And also this is a race, so I have to use it a bit higher than I normally use in TT, so, and like that. So as you can see, the start wasn't too bad. Managed to get into P3 after a few corners. Some of them got connected there. You can see them on the screen, like they're like ghosted and all that. That was fine by me. Because one person took ages when we did this race, and then that was, I mean, it was a full lobby, and then it went down to like 12 or something, or 13. Well, because one guy took ages or something like that. Yeah, banged with this guy for P2 at the end of the first lap. I managed to get him eventually at the second last corner. I mean, there's no track limits. It's just regular corner cutting, so there's no penalties. Well, if you do get a warning for if you cut the corner, if you get track limits or whatever. And then you get a... I remember, if I get that correctly, when I watched this on some of the other YouTube channels when they did this, if you cut the corner massively, like if it was Monza at turn 1, or even at Imola at the chicane at the end of the lap, straight on, instead of taking the corner, you do get a speeding penalty or something like that. So yeah, best avoid that, because I remember that you slowed down on the F106 version. I remember playing 06 when that happened. The idiot waited like 5 seconds to slow down. That's kind of an awful thing to do in normal mode. It's a bit similar to that in the speeding limiter thing. Like, it's corner right now, if you go straight on, I mean, as you see there, I've got a warning for that, so it's kind of normal for me. I know I was supposed to take that normally, and I also turned a little bit too early, but one guy was nearly going to crash into me, so I had to avoid it, so that guy was on the gravel there, so luckily I got avoid that. So the leader was kind of a bit dirty, as you can see, well, on the screen right now, on the back straight. He went to the left, and then he went to the right later on, and then he was weaving again on this straight. So I was playing it safe to back out and avoid anything happens. I managed to get a good run here, and I went to the left, and then I went to the right. He nearly closed the door on me. Time I got to this corner, and I was like, okay, I know the leader's dirty. I thought I might just stay behind him because of DOS and that. And then this guy, well, I should have gave him the space there, but I mean, I was like, well, it was kind of my fault on that bit, so yeah, I do apologise for that. So, it's not his fault. I should have gave him a bit of space, because I was a little bit annoyed about the Nida, because he was weaving all over the place. And then as we, well, it does reset as well when you join the track, so it's not like we can't reset and all that. This one he can reset, so it's kind of right. That guy nearly almost hit me there, so I'm guessing that was the guy who was in P3 or something, and then he got eliminated or something. It's a kind of bit weird, but luckily I'm kind of P2. I'm back in P2 again, so it's kind of a bit odd there in the first 3 laps. Crazy first 3 laps there for me. Yeah, I know the Nida was so dirty, so I know I am much faster than him, so I got enough time to catch him up. So as you see on the top right, it got like a countdown. You got like 40 seconds to the next car, so we lost about 5-6 cars so far, including this one right now. So there you go, goes down to 40 seconds once again. I wish the elimination thing, it looks cool, but I wish it was on the right side of the screen, like underneath the timer. I wish they moved that. That'd be quite cool. I think that needs sorting out as well. If they move that to the right underneath the timer, that would be much better on screen, so we can see where we're going. Yeah, so I went a little bit wide there, but some of the cutting, some of the went a little bit wide on the limit, and also a little bit on the gravel as well sometimes. Yeah, I was a little bit wasn't 100% in that race, but I was just trying to stay as on the track as much as I can, because all the other guys were just, well, including the Nida as well, were just trying to, I don't know, trying to mess up or something. So I can see the Nida, so right in front of me. So I gained a second about a second on him on one lap. So I'll definitely catch him by the end of the lap, or time I get to the DRS zone maybe, something like that. So we're down to well, almost 11 people now in this race. I say it's going really well so far. After I got half spin, and I'm still managed to get second place, so after that spin. So yeah, so I was just trying to catch a leader, I haven't got damage yet, so it's not too bad at the moment, so that was very lucky. So all we had to do is stay at the front really, and don't get eliminated. Like that person right there, Kieran's May, 30. He got eliminated there from 11th, and he left the session. So I finally caught up to the Nida in the DRS zone. I started to save my EOS a little bit because I've got DRS. I was catching him, and I started going to the nest straight away. Started to go for the move, and then he just, yeah. And then it went horribly wrong for me. It felt like the Nida didn't give me much space there, and well, because he just turned in normally, telling I wasn't there. He should have got me a little bit more space there, and it would have been alright. I started to let him go through. Was it Tom Brown? That was his name. I started to let him through at this corner because it was kind of my fault on that 3. So I started to let him through just to make it fair. So just to make it even. It's not his. I mean, it was kind of my fault on that bit. The Nida was definitely his fault though, because he should have gave me a bit of space there, and also the other guy got me damage. So now I've got front wing damage, so it makes it even better for me. So there's no pit stops. You can't change your front wing or tyres, because tyres are no wear at all in tyres, and the fuel is kind of, it's about 3 laps of fuel, so the fuel is not an issue. No tyre wear. You do get damage, but you can't going to pit stop for a new front wing. That's similar to like a drive-through look. And then this guy took the leader out. So, because I mean that's fair for me because he did cost me the lead there. Yeah, that guy, one with the flashing light, has no ERS. Yeah, that's a guy who took the leader out. And now he's got no front wing, so he's definitely out of the running. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of fair for me, because the leader was weaving and he was taking me out at turn 1. Yeah, it was just, yeah, he was just trying to ruin our race. Not gonna, well, yeah, he deserved to be eliminated anyway, so... Or he deserved the lesson, what he did to me. I mean, that's the guy who got me damage from, so... about a lap ago. I mean, I was trying to... Yeah, if damage was off, that would have been alright, but since its damage is on, and he can't fix your front wing, I hope they fix that, that'll be alright. So tyre wear's not an issue, fuel's not an issue, EOS might be an issue, because I think DOS, no not DOS, I think EOS might be an issue, because you need to save it at the end of the race, just in case. I managed to go up to the leader, went round the outside, trying to go around the outside, almost onto the onto the nether sausage curves, almost like Max Verstappen and Lewis in that race, in the wet race in 2021. Bit similar to that, but I managed to get the elbows out there, so not going to even back out. So I managed to get the lead. Of the race on that 8. So only 5 people remaining, including myself, in this race. Well, I mean, Tom Brown did message me after the race. Thinks I was dirty in that race, and then I asked, and I replied to him, well, the leader was dirty too, so even the leader was so dirty. So I even messaged him back, the leader was so dirty, and he was weaving on the straight, and then he turned into me when I was alongside him at turn 1, and he got me damaged. So even the leader was so dirty too, so... I did apologise to him. I apologise to him right now, what happened on that 3. I should have gotten a bit more space, but it's kind of my fault. That was definitely my fault. And then the leader was definitely his fault, because he was weaving and all that. I mean, if you're doing this in a 10-9 lap race, if you're doing an elimination race, just don't be panic being overtaken. All you gotta do is go to 1-9, don't take people out. I mean, I don't mind the 3rd place guy, because he took the leader out, because he deserved that, so what happened to me on turn 1. Yeah, that's fair enough. So only top 3 remaining, this guy's gonna get eliminated anyway, so it's between me and Tom Brown for the win. I'm not doing too bad, I'm not going to top 10, top 5, now top 3. So I've definitely got top 3 now. So it's between me and Tom fighting for the win. So I'm just trying to survive, and I did give him space here, because I see the red arrow. I did give him space, so that's fair enough. So I decided to use all my EOS on the straight, just to... Because he's got DOS and EOS, I think. And the toe's not that great, so... And he still managed to get alongside me at turn 1. You'll see in a second. And then at the end was a bit awkward. He did bang wheels there when I went on the gravel. It's kind of a bit weird, but luckily I got the win eventually. But I would say it was definitely my fault at turn 3. And it was definitely leader's fault, and I don't know. It's a bit weird, but luckily I've done the race, and it was an okay victory, but it was a bit messy for everyone. Luckily I managed to recover from that spin, but not too bad at all. So yeah, so this was elimination. That's what you gotta do. Just stay at the front really, and don't be last. If you be last, you'll be eliminated from the race. or something like that. So yeah, so nice. It was a nice victory there. Bit weird ending there, but I'm okay with it. So yeah, so job done for this one. So I'm going to end it here. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new for more F1 22. And of course, I'm going to do other things as well. So I'll do more of that. So I hope you guys enjoy your day. Have a nice day or wherever. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. Enjoy your day and see you later.